Almost all of us are potential inventors. Haven't you been in a situation, maybe at home, maybe at work, where you ran into a problem that had to be solved? In your search for an answer to your problem, you couldn't find a satisfactory answer. Now your mind churns through your life's database for a solution. After a while, you might even give up trying to find an answer. At that time, there seems to be no real good solution. But in your subconscious, your mind keeps looking for an answer. Then all of a sudden, there's a trigger. It might be something you saw. It could be something you heard or read. It might not even be directly related to the former problem that you were seeking a solution to. It could be completely out of context. But by whatever means it came, you then have this aha moment. You finally have a breakthrough solution that elegantly solves your problem. In that moment, you are an inventor. I would venture to say that if you've experienced a problem that you found a novel and unique solution to, so have others. Possibly thousands, maybe millions. How much money would they gladly plunk down to use your invention to solve what seems to be an intractable problem? Maybe it's $1. Maybe it's $1,000. It's all in the numbers. Even if your invention sells for $1, if it's cheap to make, and if there's millions of people willing to purchase it, it could make you rich. Now what happens next could determine if you go on with life as is, or if you go on to attain unimaginable wealth and live a rich and rewarding life. If you believe you truly have a novel and unique invention, you'll want to put out a claim or several claims to your invention. You do this by filing a patent with the U.S. Patent Office. You can even enlarge your claim by applying for patent protection in other countries. In many ways, applying for a patent is similar to a gold prospector who stakes a claim to a mine that has a valuable vein of ore. When the miner obtains title, he can then prevent others from prospecting on his claim. Like the miner, once you have a registered patent, you can prevent others from infringing and profiting from your idea without your permission. Now, before you go out and spend thousands of dollars staking a claim to your new invention, please take a deep breath. There are some very important things you need to do before progressing down this long road. An important first step is to determine if you can even get a patent for your invention. The following is a list of criteria that your invention must fulfill in order to get a patent claim registered with the United States Patent Office. First, the problem that your invention addresses must be a relevant problem. Second, your invention must provide a unique solution to the problem that those that are experts or skilled in the art have not yet considered. Third, your solution to the problem must be unique and novel. Fourth, your solution must be non-obvious. This means that those that are skilled in the art would not have obviously considered your idea as a solution to the problem. Now let's say at a glance your invention passes the mustard with regards to all of the above mentioned criteria. Do you go out and procure the services of a patent attorney who will charge you $250 to $300 an hour? Now if you're cheap as I am, hell no. Now I'm not saying that you don't want to get professional help. You will. All I'm saying is it would probably be in your best interest to do some homework before getting a patent attorney involved. Now the first item on your homework pile will be to define your patent claim or claims. What does it do? How does it work? How would you make it? How does it solve a problem in a unique and novel way? The second step in defining your patent claim or claims is to tightly focus them into precise and logical descriptions of your invention. Imagine if you were on an elevator and it had only a few floors to explain your invention to a complete stranger. How would you describe it? How would you convey the problem, the solution, and the novelty of your solution to this person in the elevator? The third step you now want to take is to do a thorough investigation of the prior art. In your small world, you might think you have a novel idea. However, there's this thing called the universal consciousness or collective consciousness that will often come along and spoil your patent party. There's this old saying that if you thought of something, there's a good chance that many others have thought of it too. So before you start your celebration of coming up with a novel invention, I would strongly recommend that you check out to make sure that it's actually novel. So how do you go about checking the uniqueness and novelty of your invention? Do you just go on the US Patent website and do a keyword search of your patent claims? Well, the short answer is an emphatic no. I learned this the hard way. I did a keyword search of my invention. Lo and behold, it came out clean. It didn't appear that there was any prior art that described my idea. So I went out and spent hundreds of hours writing a business plan. I spent hundreds of more hours writing a preliminary patent application. I also spent upwards of $30,000 on developing a prototype. But I wasn't done. Oh no, I had to splurge another $20,000 for the services of a patent attorney. And after all that, after spending 2 years of my life pursuing this crazy dream, what did I accomplish? Zip. Nada. After submitting my patent application, the U.S. Patent Office cited 3 patents that showed prior art that invalidated my patent claims. Without a patent, I didn't have a valid business. As a result, all my efforts and all of that money was wasted. So I implore you, don't make this terrible mistake. You need to do your homework. In order to learn from my costly mistake, I would suggest that you go in a step-by-step manner. Don't jump ahead. First, do a very thorough preliminary search to determine the novelty of your invention. If it looks like you have a novel idea, take the next step. Do a professional patent search. If everything looks good, you might want to save some money by writing a preliminary patent application. Don't get overly concerned about using patent jargon when you state your claims. That will be all straightened out by your patent attorney. In most cases, I would recommend holding off on making prototypes and writing business plans until you have that newly minted registered patent in your hot little hands. Once you have a registered patent, what are you going to do next? Do you have a strategy to earn income from your patent or to turn it into a business that will manufacture and market your product? All of this vital and important information is organized and provided free of charge in NewBusinessCreator.com. This website also serves as a portal to a number of affiliate listing sites that will enable you to obtain capital, human resources, materials, and marketing systems that will be required to make your dreams a reality. If your goal is to sell or license your patent, you need to check out intellectualpropertystore.com. This website attracts thousands of people and companies that are actively looking for new business opportunities. Many of them are very interested in intellectual property that can be commercialized and turned into a thriving business. Instead of making cold calls and knocking on company doors to find these people, why not let them find you? When you place a listing on this site, you can use narratives, pictures, and movies to pitch the commercial marketability of your patent. This is a very powerful and time-saving way to either sell your patent outright or to license it. Intellectualpropertystore.com can also be used to showcase your patent to product promoters or licensing agents. Hundreds of licensing agents and product scouts are scanning this website daily for products they may be interested in promoting. These professionals have major industry connections. So if you want to get your invention in front of the decision makers that can turn your idea into a reality, then decide to showcase it in intellectualpropertystore.com today.